Okay, so we're going to look at section 1, topic 9 now, and this section deals with adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing rational and irrational numbers. So the first question asked, which of these operations are integers close under? So remember, integers are positive and negative whole numbers. So when we add those, subtract those, and multiply, we're always going to get another integer. But division's a different story. So for example, if we had -2 divided by 4, those are both integers, but when we divide them, we end up with a fraction, which is a rational number. So division is the only one that's not included or closed under for integers. The next problem I want to look at is number 5. So we want to write a proof to show that the product of two rational numbers is a rational number. So meaning when we multiply two fractions, no matter what, we are going to get a fraction. And I know you know that that's true, but we want to prove it. So we know that, let's say we have x, which is rational, and we also have y, which is rational. That means that they are fractions. So I'm going to use A, B, C, and D as my fractions. So we know that if we want to multiply these together. So A, B times C, D, because we want to prove that when we multiply these, our answer is a rational number. So we're going to use multiplying fractions. And that would mean we'd get AC over BD. That's the definition of multiplication. And we know that if we have two integers divided by each other, we're going to end up with a rational number. So we know that AC over BD is going to be rational because that's literally the definition. So because that's true, we know that when we multiply x times y, it's going to be rational. All right, and then the next one I wanted to look at is number 9. Number 9 is asking us to decide, does either item below contradict the statement, the sum of two rational numbers is a rational number? So do we end up with another fraction? And item 2 may not look like it, but remember we could rewrite 2 as 2 over 1. So both items, D, neither item is going to contradict the given statement that two rationals added together is going to give you a rational. And then the last question I want to look at is number 12. So the traffic warning sign below has a triangle shape with a base of 18 inches. The value of the area of the triangle in square inches is an irrational number. The number that represents the altitude of the triangle, meaning the height of the triangle, also has to be what kind of number. So if our answer is irrational, so we already know we have 18, which is rational, we're multiplying it, if we're talking about the area of a triangle, by some number, and we know that that number is going to end up being irrational, that missing piece would then have to be irrational because none of those other options are going to give us an answer that is irrational. Again, if you have any more questions, make sure you send me a text, a reminder, email. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye.